All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai by Hashem Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone. Salutation to you, Akim, pushing this word with true sincerity, with charity. All right, I just want to go into a quick spiritual rant, scriptural rant. Still haven't got my equipment up and running into a lot of issues with that. So hopefully by the end of the day, I get this new laptop that I bought running and my internet connected and a whole bunch of crazy stuff with Esau's technology so that I'm dealing with. But I'm just going to go right into it. And I'm calling this lesson God's Prostitutes. God's Prostitutes, okay? And yeah, we are the Most High's prostitutes, man. I know it sounds crazy. I know, a lot of people might get offended at, seeing as though we're not harlots. I'm not using that in that sense, but I'm really just connecting the irony of a prostitute and a pimp to the right-hand side, which is, righteousness. Okay, if I'm making any sense at all. Not that it's good. The scripture says there should be no whore of the daughter of Zion. So that's definitely something I look forward to in the kingdom, seeing all our women be pure and not be harlots. But when you look at the word prostitute, and this is something I learned from the apostles, the actual definition of the word itself is not wicked. Selling a woman is wicked. It's against the scriptures. It's against the law, especially Israelite women. As I quoted, there should be no whore of the daughters of Zion, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel. Okay, so that's not something we're supposed to be a part of, because we're supposed to be a holy people, right? So with that being said, the actual word prostitute is not a wicked word. What the word itself simply means is to stand before. And it's written in the law that once a year, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, the sons of Israel are supposed to stand before the Lord. Okay. Pro meaning before, statute means to stand. Pro statute is to stand before the Lord. Okay. That's why the scripture says, give diligence to make your calling election sure. For if you do these things, you shall never fall. And scripture says, giving all diligence, roughly paraphrasing, doing all that ye may stand, doing all that you can that ye may stand before the Lord. Okay. But what are the characteristics of a prostitute? Well, a good prostitute, a good hooker, she's diligent, man. She's diligent to go out there, like I said, even though it's wicked, what she's doing, and even more the man who's selling her. But you can't deny the diligence. Those hookers are out there, rain, sleet, hail, snow, man. And that's what we've been called to do. The scriptures say, preach the word, be instant, in season and out of season. Okay. So whether we're in season, which is favorable weather, or whether we're out of season, that's not so favorable weather, we still got to go push this word. We still got to present ourselves as a living sacrifice. It's just something we got to do. And what are we doing? The scriptures go into the parable of the talents. You know, one was given 1 talent, one was given 2 talents, one was given 5, roughly paraphrasing. Like I said, correct me if I'm wrong. And, one of them hid his talent underneath in the earth and didn't flip it, didn't make that increase. So the Lord basically cast him out into outer darkness, man. So that's that slothful servant, man. What happens when a pimp comes to collect his money? The girl's been out there all day, and he comes to collect his money, and she don't have it. What does he do? He whoops her ass, and if that keeps happening, he's basically gonna beat her ass and get rid of her, man. And then replace her. It's a harsh terminology, but it's still the point is there, though. Okay. And when you look at the word pimp, and you can do your due diligence, man. When you look up the word pimp, it really just means to beautify. All right. And what the scripture says, I will beautify the meek with salvation, man. All right. Put on your beautiful garments. Those beautiful garments represent this word, this truth. And what does a hooker do? She dresses up in her most racy, flashy apparel. Why? To catch men. That's why they're called hookers. Okay. And what do you use when you're fishing? You use a hook. Okay. You use a hook. All right. And what did Yahweh say? Come with me and I will make thee fishers of men. Jeremiah 16:16, I shall send for many fishers and they shall fish them. Right now we're fishing. And then, when you read on, it says we're going to become hunters. Right now we're fishing. So we're out there in the cold getting our pimp his money. Okay? And this word is the hook. Okay? This word is the hook, man. All right? And with that, we catch men. We're fishing for the elect. And as the scripture says, man, when you're fishing, you're going to get good fish and you're going to get bad fish. You're going to get bad things. You're going to get things. You cast the net into the water, you're going to get boots. You might find an old rusty compass or some shit, something that you didn't want. And you separate that from the fish. Scripture tells us to go seek in the broad places, man. Go out in the highways and byways and bid them to the marriage, man. That's what we're supposed to do. So we're supposed to be out there flipping his talents, getting our pimp his money. Okay? Rain, sleet, hail, snow, man. And just like a pimp don't want to hear no excuses, our pimp doesn't want to hear no excuses. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Which again, the word pimp just means to beautify. Just look it up. That's all it really means. A lot of these things is just turned wicked by the wicked because the wicked are ruling, man. An idol in and of itself is, whether it be made of wood or iron or whatever, it's not wicked in and of itself. Iron isn't wicked. Wood isn't wicked. But the practice is wicked. So being a pimp is not, the definition of it is not wicked. Being a prostitute, the definition of it isn't wicked. Because spiritually, that's what we are. And its truth is been compared to a lot of things: racing, running, making love, breastfeeding, any action. The scriptures say the Lord is all and is in all. Roughly paraphrasing. His Yahweh Shemi Shai encompasses all arenas, man. That's why the scripture says his judgment is as a ring. Okay? So all arenas, every facet of anything you can do, this truth is that. So yeah, we are the Most High's prostitutes. We stand before the Lord. All right. And, hopefully we're kind of worthy to do so. Kind of worthy to stand before the Lord. And in time, he will beautify us. The scriptures go into that, man. I'll probably do a follow-up soon as I'm actually going to do a follow-up to this lesson when I get my computer up and running, which I'm working on right now as I speak, actually. But yeah, hope that lesson was edifying. Shalom and the Bible Ball.